Hello and welcome back here to our South Shields series. Today is a big episode as we take on Salford in the League 2, and we are just 1 point away from securing promotion to League 1. Salford are sitting in first place and we are sitting in third place. Salford does hold a 6-point lead over us, with just 2 games left, including this game. So we could potentially beat Salford and have a chance to win the title if things go our way. So a very huge episode today. But why don't we take a look at our schedule just so you can see how we've gotten to this point. So last time we did take on Gateshead and a 0-0 draw. And then we followed that up with Notts County with a 3-1 victory over them. And then, since then, we took a 1-1 draw away at Cheltenham, goal from Carlo Poveda in that game. Then we got back to winning ways against Accrington Stanley, 2-1 victory over them. Then we took on Shrewsbury. We unfortunately lost that game, a goal to nothing. And then we took on Newport County at home. We got a 2-1 victory over them. Goals from Wagstaff and Haygarth in that game. Both early goals in that game, 3rd minute and 13th minute. Then we continued our inconsistent form and got a loss. This time it was against Crewe. A 1-0 loss to them. And then a 1-1 draw against Swindon. Goal from Webster. They got a goal in the 79th minute. And then we saw Wagstaff sent off in the 81st minute. And then one of their players sent off in the 84th minute. So, very weird and bizarre game that one was. And then we took on Crawley. And we unfortunately lost that game. So, we continue to drop points and are not able to make up enough distance to take over Salford. We are just staying 6 points behind them consistently the past 2 months or so. So then we faced off against Scunthorpe and got a 2-2 draw against them. A late goal from Kenyon in the 88th minute, so let's get a 2-1 lead. And then a 94th minute own goal off of Jonathan Flatt. Saw them snatch a draw from us. Extremely disappointing game that one was. To get a lead in the 88th minute and then to have that happen in the 94th minute was really a kick in the teeth. But then, since then, we have 3 victories in a row, which has helped us tremendously. First was against Walsall, a 3-1 victory over them. Hayes, Goodridge, and Hill on the score sheets. And then we took on Leyton Orient, 1-0 victory over them. Goal from Jack Hill. And then our last game was against bottom of the table, Morecambe. Own goal from their player, and then Webster, a penalty in the 40th minute. Got us a 2-0 victory over them. So, taking a closer look at the table, as I mentioned, Salford in first place, 86 points. Stevenage sitting in second place, 1 point ahead of us on 81. And then us in third place on 80 points. And then there's a 4-point gap between us and Coventry. Goal difference between the top 3, very, very close. 30, 31, and 29. So, extremely tight race to the end here. So that is how the league table is looking. Let's take a look at our team here. Very much a first choice team. We have Poveda on the bench. He picked up a slight knock in training this week and isn't quite fully there, only at 92%. So I brought in Jack Hill off the bench to start this game. He's had a good recent form, so I don't expect there to be a drop-off between the two there. So without further ado, I think it is time to jump into the game. big game here. Salford, who we've faced off a few times already in this series, 6 times to be exact, and we've won a total of 0. So let's get a win here today, get the monkey off our backs, and secure a promotion to League One and have a chance at the title on the final day of the season. Early pressure from Salford here, but we deal with it. Jack Hill looks to break, taking it down the right-hand side. He holds up, plays it into Goodridge, who plays it over to Wagstaff, who gets a goal 3 minutes into the game. Great play from Hill, who waited till our team was up there, plays it into Goodridge, who has the composure to play it over to Wagstaff, who fires it into the bottom right-hand corner. Keeper was not going to save that. Absolutely incredible start to the game here. Could not have asked for a better start from us. We got to keep this up though. Salford will be coming at us with all they got. They want to win the title in front of their home fans. And they almost get an equalizer, saved by the post on this occasion. Warning signs from Salford already. Now the Mariners are on the ball. Jack Hill looking to make something out of this again. He cuts inside, and he has a great opportunity, but their keeper comes up with the save. Hill did fantastic to cut inside there and make way for the shot. And the first half is getting closer to coming to an end here. Can we hold out with our 1-goal lead, get in the halftime, and regroup? It looks like we are. Yes, it is halftime with a 1-goal lead thanks to Wagstaff. Cannot get complacent out there, whatever we do. It is worrying that Wilkinson has picked up a yellow card. You do not want to have a defender on a yellow card. They will be looking to take advantage of that for sure. Gonna yell some praise at the boys out there. Webster is not looking super good out there either. 6.4 and a yellow card. We're gonna get him off the pitch. He looks like he could get a second yellow card with how poor he is playing this game. So Haygarth is on in his place. Turnover from the Mariners here. We had an opportunity for another counterattack. Not liking this right here. But we get the ball back. Wilkinson up the hill. Hill was looking for Goodridge, but it turned over once again. A lot of turnovers in this passage of play right now. Both teams were determined to get it up to Goodridge. This time it gets through, and Goodridge gets the goal. A wonderful ball from Wagstaff. The pace of Goodridge gets past the defenders, and he fires it home for our second goal of the game. Absolutely fantastic 61st minute. Goodridge does well to avoid that challenge and fires it home past the keeper near post. Unbelievable. We're going to make a second substitution. We're going to bring on Miles Judd for Wilkinson just to avoid any yellow cards from Wilkinson that could cause some major issues. We have a free kick. Booth almost gets a goal. And of course, Haygarth follows up with an offsides. And final substitution will be Alex Kenyon on for Hayes, a more defensive-minded midfielder, to see out the last 20 minutes. Free kick from Salford this time, and that one curls just wide, thankfully. And now our turn with the free kick. Booth almost beats the keeper there, but keeper does well to get down and save that one. And 10 minutes remain in this game. We're looking for a third goal. Oh, and this looks like to be a red card for Salford here. It is a second yellow card for their player. He is sent off in the 84th minute. When we're going to park the bus here for the last few minutes of this game. Waste as much time as we can. They have a corner kick here now, and it is out for a goal kick. Surely the last highlight of the game. And there it is. Full time. We get an incredible 2-0 victory over Salford. And we did it. We gained promotion to League One, and we have a chance to win the title on the final day of the season. Incredible scenes and a historic day in Mariners history. And look at the table. We actually move up to second place. And if we get a win and Salford loses, we get the title. Our goal difference is better than Salford's now. It's going to be an epic last game of the season. South Shields promoted. South Shields have won promotion to League One. It was a season of unlikely yet jubilant success for the Mariners. Yes, it was. We were projected to be one of the bottom teams in our first season in League Two. And what do? We go and gain automatic promotion. We didn't go through the playoffs this time. Our first automatic promotion and our first chance to get some hardware. We'll be back in 7 days' time when we take on Lincoln and have a chance to win the League Two title. I will see you in just a moment. Alright, and it is time to take on Lincoln in the final game of the season. A win here and a loss by Salford will see us win the title. Lincoln sitting in 5th place. Salford is taking on Cheltenham, who are down in 15th place. So we definitely have the tougher of the two games here. But hey, if we beat Salford, we can beat Lincoln. And hopefully Cheltenham can come up with a huge upset. But without further ado, let's take a look at our team. Poveda moves back into the starting lineup. It is an unchanged team other than that. So let's go ahead and let's jump into it. There's no pressure on us. A win here doesn't guarantee us a win. So just go out there and play your game and do what you can do best. Come on, you Mariners. Throw in. Webster gets it. He plays it over to Wilkinson. Wilkinson was looking to get it into a crossing position, but he gets tackled. Now Lincoln looking for a counter. They have a good opportunity here, and Shea McCartan gets the opening goal. Not good enough from us here. Caught napping on the counterattack. An easy ball over the top just completely beats our defense, and we are down early on here. And they're looking for a second goal here. And wow. Super lucky that he was offsides there. The guy also hit the ball straight to flat 2 times in a row. And our defense continues to just stand around looking. We do not look up for this game at all. Show some passion out there or something, guys. "30 minutes gone. They now have another free kick in a dangerous position. And Flat comes up with a huge save. Still, the Mariners looking for something out of this game, yet to make any impact on the game. Can we step up and win the ball back here? Instead, they play the ball over the top again. This time it's McCartan again. Jeez. They are just killing us with that. We have no answer. Team is about to get it at halftime here. an absolutely terrible, terrible first half. Aggressive. I expect to see a much better second half. It's not looking good for us at all at this point. 45 minutes left in the game. Can we please make something out of this? Another highlight for Lincoln. With a free kick in our half, they're looking for a way in. They're doing some patient build-up play. They cross it in, and Flat has to come up with another big save. What is going on with our team? Them having two strikers is just absolutely ripping us apart. 60 minutes gone. Gotta make some kind of change here. Kenyon will come on for Hayes. Hill will come on for Wagstaff. Final substitution. Be Haygarth on for Charles. Come on. We do something here, guys. Not looking good. Gone. Very attacking. Hill plays it up to no one in particular. We waste another opportunity to get something. Not good enough on all fronts for us here. Well, this is promising though. Guteridge, though, doesn't capitalize on it. And this is our final opportunity. A draw, unfortunately, won't be enough for us, even if we score here. And it doesn't matter. The ref calls for full time. Extremely disappointing showing from the Mariners here. And we'll take a look at the standings. Salford wins anyway, so it doesn't matter in the end. But a very disappointing way to end the season. But overall, we have to be thrilled that we got promotion to League One. We finished second place. If we just take a look at the season preview, we were projected to come 22nd. We far overachieved compared to that. 20 places above that projection. Alright, it is that time of the year where we will take a look at the end of the season awards and the stats. So, fans player of the season at 36%, it is Justin Wilkinson. He is our ever-present right back. Definitely deserves a shout. I'm not sure I would have given it to him. Perhaps I would have given it to Brooks instead, who was our top goal scorer. But yeah, Wilkinson is definitely one of our good players. He's been with us a couple seasons on loan. So no real big complaints there. Just a little bit surprised he won it. Goal of the season, Connor Webster. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. It was against Leyton Orient. A very good goal from Webster, who gets the ball, takes it a little closer, cuts inside, and he gets the goal. Signing of the season was a free transfer, Spencer Brooks from Southampton. And the young player of the season, 19 years old, Justin Wilkinson. And taking a look at our stats, top goal scorer with 20, Spencer Brooks. And highest average rating was Spencer Brooks as well. He definitely started the season off on fire. But the second half of the season, he dried up. So that's when I brought in Guterridge and gave him the starting position. Spencer Brooks just really struggled the second half of the season. But he definitely fired us up there that first half for sure. Most assists with 9, William Booth. Very good left back that we got on a free transfer this season. Ashley Charles, best completion percentage, 90%. Most player of the matches, Spencer Brooks. Most player of the matches, Spencer Brooks with 6. Yellow cards, William Booth with 9, and a handful of players got a red card this season. Let's go ahead and go over here to League 2 stats here. Team overview. Most goals, we got joint 5th with 72. Coventry got the most goals with 84 goals. Best at hitting target was Lincoln, 53%. We did not make the top list there. Most headers completed, did not make the list there either. We'll find one where we did make the list. We have the best average possession once again, 58% leads the league. Most passes completed, we got second place, 82%. Walsall comes in first with 83. Tackles won, we come second, 90%. Swindon also has 90%, but they are just ahead of us there. Most fouls completed, we got the third most fouls in the league. 752 fouls committed throughout the season. Morecambe got the most, 779. They are the team that got relegated bottom of the table. Least conceded, we got second. 42 goals allowed throughout the whole entire season. Lincoln has slightly edged us out with 41 goals allowed. Most shutouts, we did not make the list because we like to allow a goal each game, but that's about it. And we'll take a look at the player overview and see if we got anyone on here. Spencer Brooks does get third top goal scorer in the league with 20 goals. Wayne Thorne from Coventry has 28 to top the charts. Most assists did not make the list. Most key passes, nothing there. Most distance covered in 90 minutes, we have second place and third place are 2 attacking midfielders, Max Haygarth and Connor Webster. Most dribbles match, no one there. Most key tackles, no one. Most tackles, no one. Least conceded, Jonathan Flatt, second place, allowing 36 goals this season. Most shutouts, Jonathan Flatt did get 8th place, getting 14 shutouts throughout the season. So, with that being done, that is where this season will be coming to an end. I will be bringing you guys back next season, where we will be in League 1. Will be exciting times ahead for us there. As always, if you are enjoying this series, please be sure to leave a like on this video and subscribe if you are new around here. Until next time, it's been your Boyd 147.